Rain lashed against the cracked windshield of Adam's old pickup truck as he sped down the empty mountain road. The storm had come out of nowhere, sheets of water blurring the world into gray, but it wasn't the weather that made his hands tremble on the steering wheel. It was the tiny voice in the back seat. "Daddy, is she gonna die?" his 6-year-old daughter, Lily, whispered. Adam's heart clenched. He glanced through the foggy glass ahead, where a car lay twisted against a tree, steam hissing from its crumpled hood. He'd seen the crash happen, a flash of headlights, the screech of metal, then silence. He'd pulled over without thinking. "No, sweetheart," he said, trying to sound sure, "Daddy's gonna help her." He jumped out into the rain. The car door was jammed, but he yanked until it gave way, revealing a woman slumped over the steering wheel. Blood trickled from her forehead, her hair clinging to her face. She wasn't breathing properly. When she stirred, her eyes fluttered open, green, dazed, full of pain. "Please," she rasped, "I can't feel my legs." Adam's pulse spiked. He didn't think. He just lifted her carefully, her body trembling in his arms, and carried her to his truck. Lily leaned over the seat, watching with wide, frightened eyes. "Hold on," Adam said as he started the engine, "you're gonna be all right." The woman tried to speak, but the words came out broken. "Don't call anyone. Please." That strange request hung in his mind as he drove her to his small cabin miles down the mountain. He didn't even know her name. But he couldn't leave her there. By morning, the storm had passed. The woman woke on the old sofa in Adam's living room, wrapped in a quilt that smelled faintly of wood smoke. Her legs were bandaged, though still limp. Adam sat nearby, nursing a cup of coffee, eyes hollow from staying up all night. "Where am I?" she murmured. "My place." "Found you crashed on the ridge. I'm Adam." She hesitated, then said softly, "Claire." He nodded. "You're lucky to be alive." But she didn't look lucky. Her face was pale, haunted, like she'd lost more than just the use of her legs. When Lily toddled over with a bowl of oatmeal and offered it shyly, Claire's eyes filled with tears. "Thank you, sweetheart." Her voice cracked. "You're so kind." Adam noticed the way she avoided talking about family, how she flinched when he asked if someone might be looking for her. He didn't press. People had their reasons for running. Days turned into weeks. Adam worked odd jobs at a mechanic's shop while Claire stayed with Lily, teaching her to draw, to read, to dream beyond their little cabin. Slowly, laughter returned to their home, soft, fragile, but real. Yet at night, Adam sometimes caught Claire staring out the window, a phone in her hand she never used. One night, he asked gently, "You hiding from someone?" Her eyes met his. "From a life that stopped caring about me." He didn't know what that meant, but he knew pain when he saw it. Then came the day her secret caught up with her. A sleek black car appeared at the edge of Adam's dirt driveway, out of place against the pine trees and gravel. Two men in suits stepped out. Adam's stomach dropped. Lily clung to his leg. "Are you Adam Cole?" one man asked briskly. Before Adam could answer, Claire rolled out from the porch in the old wheelchair he'd built from scrap parts. Her face went white. "Claire Whitmore," the man said. "Your father's been searching for you for months. You disappeared after the accident." Adam froze. Whitmore. The name sounded familiar. Then it hit him: news stories, business headlines. Whitmore Industries. Billionaire heiress vanishes after car crash. She looked at him then, her eyes full of apology. "I never wanted you to know." Adam felt like the ground had dropped beneath him. "You lied to me." "I didn't mean to. Her voice broke. "I needed to be seen as me, not a name on a checkbook." He said nothing. The hurt in his chest was heavier than the storm that had brought her to him. The men wheeled her away, and Lily cried until her tiny hands were red. "Daddy, she's our friend. Why are they taking her?" Adam didn't have an answer. Weeks passed in silence. The cabin felt empty again until a letter arrived. Inside was a photograph of Claire standing on her own 2 feet, smiling under sunlight. Beneath it, a note in delicate handwriting. "You once told me everyone deserves a second chance. You gave me mine. Come to Whitmore Rehabilitation Center, our new branch for veterans and single parents in need. It's your idea, Adam." "I just gave it a name." "Yours." Tears blurred his vision. For the first time in years, Adam felt seen, not as a broken single father scraping by, but as a man who'd made a difference. When he and Lily arrived at the center, Claire was waiting at the gate. She could walk now, slowly, but steadily. She smiled through tears. "Took you long enough?" Adam chuckled softly. "You built all this?" "No," she said, taking his hand. "We did." Lily squealed and ran to hug her legs. The three of them stood there, no money, no titles, no past, just people who'd saved each other when the world had given up, and in that moment, Adam realized, sometimes miracles don't come from heaven. They come from broken roads, stormy nights, and strangers who choose to care.